So much there is to see, my friend. From the city to the shore, grab a stool, we'll find an end to keep us wanting more. Down under's calling, can't you hear? Echoes in the breeze, feel the magic everywhere in the rustling of the trees. Mountains rise and rivers flow, adventures wait around. Meet the world on a winding road in every little town. Oh, the land, it seems to me, with a tune as wild as sea, hands up high and voices free. Down under's where I'll be. Down under's calling, can't you hear?
You're Ilana.
You're Shaun.
And together we are the Down Under Cruisers. Welcome aboard, folks.
Come in, everybody.
Yeah, we're supposed to be having somebody come join us, and
I wonder who that is, based on what's behind the big billboard behind us.
But we'll see what's going on. Maybe they say they've got a big storm coming in, so maybe that storm might have something to do with whatever's happening. I don't know
what's happening, what's not happening, or what is happening.
Well, I'm not exactly sure, but
okay.
They were having a weather storm that's got issues. So
the storm's got issues.
Yeah, it's because it's like real full of snow and stuff.
Oh, no.
And
what is that?
I don't know. Wait a minute.
Can you close the door, please?
Yeah, close the door. I mean, seriously. Okay, and so they must be kind of like ready.
Ready.
So
come in.
Hang on a sec. Okay, come on in.
Whoa.
Oh, there you are.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hello. You guys need to get your plumbing fixed down here, because I
sorry.
kind of wet when you flush that toilet, and
sorry.
I just took a shower. I don't need another one.
You took a shower in the toilet?
No, I took a shower before I came here.
Well, the door was closed. Don't know how you got wet.
Yeah, well, that's true. By the way, how did you manage to do this? Destination Delight saying g'day to all number one on the chat, and there you are right in front of us.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Time travel is incredible.
G'day to Chris. Welcome aboard, buddy. Nice to have you here.
Hello.
Now that you've said g'day, you can hit the deck and go to bed. Sorry, see ya.
No, you're not.
G'day, Nick. How you doing, buddy? Welcome aboard. You know you're not foist, but second of all, you made it up to 10 degrees.
Wow.
Wow, that's
Celsius.
Yeah, that's really good. We've got a couple saying g'day. G'day, Joe. How you going, buddy? Hey, mate, I really liked your show earlier on. Did you see Joe's show? No, you didn't. Joe's show today was talking about public transport down under. It was a great show. Absolutely fantastic. Nick is saying his website just got to past 2,700 views. That's good.
It's the Scot. It's the Great Scot.
Are you sure it is?
Great Scots.
Because I know that when things go wrong, they go...
Scott!
Oh, there we go. G'day, Scott. How you going, buddy? Mate, I'll be honest with you 100%. We did get to see the beginning of your show and then got sidetracked. But the part I saw was full of sausages.
I saw sausages too, yes.
Yeah, that's
definitely
it.
Saw sausages.
That's it. G'day, Ellsworth Cart. Carl, how you going? Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here.
That's actually Lacey.
Lacey. Okay, Lacey said hi. Welcome aboard, Lacey. Nice to have you here. Nick is saying that their snow is pretty much melted away. I still don't know what that word is. Something's melted. I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, everyone's coming up to the end of their seasons. Our summer's gone now.
Shh.
Still nice. Well, no, it's always March and April are always great for weather.
Joe's saying g'day to Mr. Controversy. I would have said controversy.
Which one? Yes.
Yeah, as we
there's
would have
a controversy in itself.
G'day, Lacey from Crystal. Joe is saying thanks, mate. He had to do it as he's seen too many people try to use the wrong card on public transport in another state.
Yeah, I just pulled out
Yeah.
my Sydney Opal card the other day
Yeah.
instead of my
Oh, here we go. Scott.
Mikey.
Joe. And then Nick. What do I get? Sean.
Sharon!
G'day, Shaz. How you doing? Good evening.
How many?
500 pairs of earrings.
Wow.
Seriously, but I thought you were going to flog some off.
Well, yes, we're waiting for the online store.
Crystal.
I'd love to see them, Sharon.
Sharon. Yeah, I love this. G'day, Marjorie. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here.
How are you, Marjorie?
Good to see you. Hey, Sharon from Joe. Okay, we got a couple of night bots in there, which we'll talk about later on. Joe's saying, looks like Norfolk Island had a visitor today.
Oh, who was that? What was that?
You better enlighten us. What was Norfolk Island? Who went to Norfolk Island? Sharon is saying g'day to Scott and to Nick.
Can I just say, there's been talk about cruises, choice of cruises and suggestions.
Yep.
That there should be cruises from our east coast
Yep.
to Norfolk and or Lord Howe.
Yeah,
would be really interesting.
That would be really interesting.
One of them limits numbers, though.
I've got to do this. Danny!
Oh, there she is. I was wondering whether... Danny, when are you going away?
She is there right now, currently in Helen, Georgia.
Oh, okay. And then you're over...
Then
going
she's
away.
off to Switzerland.
Right, yeah. I wasn't sure whether you were there now.
So, Marjorie says we're making her hungry.
Are we?
Well, Crystal is. And then Danny is saying g'day from Helen. So there she is.
How's Helen doing?
Lacey said crazy, and Joe said scenic eclipse is there now as we speak. Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, I didn't realise that ships do go there.
Yeah. Sharon is saying, hey, Danny, she's got 5 pairs of earrings made now. Danny's gone, Scott. Oh, there we go. Michael Ann, welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. See, now Danny's come to the party. Shaun! Okay, there we go.
Would not be the same without that.
She's saying she's in Helen now,
Beautiful.
so that's good.
Wonderful.
Marjorie is saying g'day to Scott. And Joe is saying g'day to Danny and Michael Ann. And Danny is saying...
Wednesday.
Yes, Wednesday they leave for
Yay,
Switzerland.
that's exciting.
Man, that's going to be really
So
cool.
exciting.
Is it you and Mum, or who's going to Switzerland with you? Are you going by your lonesome? Sharon saying g'day Michael Ann, and hi Joe from Michael Ann, and Michael Ann saying we're having a thunderstorm at the moment.
Ooh.
I know you're having one because Crystal is complaining that she might get one shortly.
We have it. Well, we'll get it before she will.
Oh, do you? You get things first, do you?
She's across the pond, so she'll get it second.
Okay.
She gets Michigan sloppy seconds.
Okay. Danny's saying got back to the room an hour and a half ago and had a little get together with Paul, Meg, Scott and Amber, Eddie and Alice showed up, and
The fam.
Nice.
Wow,
Send
that's
everyone our
really
love. Yes, please do tell them we send our love and
say
good
hi
days and
to
all
everybody.
that.
Yeah.
Scenic Joe saying Scenic Tours teamed up with Pine Tree Tours for their land transport, and he's friends with the owners of Pine Tree. There we go.
Oh, wow.
Danny's saying whole family, 2 brothers, sister-in-law, and no parents.
Lovely,
They're all going to
lovely.
Switzerland.
Be
Oh,
amazing.
that's cool. Nice. A family affair. Marjorie saying g'day to Crystal and says that you're looking awesome, glowing.
You do, Crystal. I thought so too.
Thank you, thank you.
So, Crystal...
It's amazing what a nice shower does.
Yeah, I know. When was
The first one or the one you just had?
When was the
bit of
last time you had a nice shower?
3 hours ago.
So, Rock and Roll Trivia Cruise.
Yeah.
How did that go?
Well, I can say I'm happily to report it was abso-freaking-lutely amazing.
Yeah.
you know, between travel day, meetup night, to travel to make sure everybody had their ducks in a row to get on board the ship, having to sit into the terminal for just a few hours, but our group kind of like congregated all together and we
Yep.
talked and the band members were showing up and we were all like, how are you? You good to go? Are you ready for this? And just really getting involved with one another and talking. And I've never cruised NCL before.
No, it was
And
our first as
being
well.
in their terminal and the way they set things up,
Mm.
especially for those who travel. Now, this is important, and these are some key words that you guys want to pay attention to. If you're disabled, they take you in a separate way.
Mm.
Make sure you have a travel companion with you. If you don't,
Hmm.
it's okay, but it goes a lot smoother if you have a travel companion with you.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
for those of us that traveled on the other way and got through, they kind of pushed us through. We were just one of the fortunate ones who our ship was picked to do a full blown walkthrough and make sure that all their I's and T's were dot and crossed and that the
Hmm.
Coast Guard could say, yep, the ship's a good to go. So they had a lot of changeover that day, a lot of new people coming on and a lot of new people, old people going off. So
Mm.
every so often when they're transitioning from a transatlantic cruise to from another area of the states to down to another area, they have to go
Mhm.
through a new Coast Guard thing. So we had to wait for about maybe what 2 maybe 3 hours tops. It wasn't too
Mm.
much there. They offered us waters, bathrooms, you could use your cell phones, all of that. um Getting on board was easy. Getting to your mustard stations were
Almost.
easy. I will tell you all this. When you get your key card, hold on, let me grab mine. Make sure I grab, you know what? I'll just bring them both.
Well,
So
she literally went onto the ship.
when you guys grab your key cards, this one here is Carnival's, okay?
Mhm.
And it's got a little hole in it because they
Mhm.
they do theirs that way. NCL's does not, guys. NCL's looks like a regular, maybe, okay, looks like a regular debit card, okay?
Mm.
Do not puncture these things. If you do, your card will be inactive. And you
No,
getting on the
mine.
ship is going to be lots and lots and lots of trouble.
I didn't have a hole in mine, Crystal.
And yours did not work?
No, they had to reprint a whole new card, and Dewey as well, the two of us. He's had a
Really?
hole in it, though, I think.
Yeah. So
It took like an hour.
getting, getting on board was great.
Anyway,
Getting on board was great. We all got
For the
on
most
board.
part. For the most part, it was great for
yeah,
most.
no, for
Yeah.
everyone else, yeah. They were just, that was it.
Right.
What happens?
And that's self-explanatory, like there's got to be some type of bumps along the way,
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't spoil anything at all, I can tell you.
but it makes it more worth that while as soon as you do get on board the
I
ship.
know, raring to go, I know.
Muster drills were really easy though. That's the very
Yeah,
Yeah.
first time I've ever did a muster drill like that.
yeah.
So for those of you that don't know, NCL makes you watch your safety drills before you come on board the ship. And then you go to your mustard station, you check in with them really quick. They demonstrate how to put your life jacket on, tell you where to go and what zone you're going to be in, and then voila, you're done. They scan your badge and away you can go.
I'll tell you what, I was really grateful for Dave being on board because Dave took Dan in hand and helped him through the process.
Yes, it was great having an extra set of hands. And that's not just because we as board members can't do those things,
Mm.
but it gave us time as board members to go and start setting up for other things that were coming on later that afternoon or start the next day. And it was so I can personally say this. out of all of our cruises, we have never had a bad group of people to ever cruise with. Knock
No.
on some wood.
Agree.
Yeah.
There's so many hands involved. There's behind the scenes. There's late at night scenes when everybody's sleeping and we're all out running around and trying to square things up. And there's day-to-day things and excursion things. And it's just something to really be a part of and be able to do and get to mingle and meet people and share the stories.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely. The thing that struck you the most about that cruise, but being a first-time cruiser on NCL, what was the thing that most hit you about them?
The functionality of the ships.
Yeah.
You could not get lost. Where when the very first time we went on the Carnival Horizon, I couldn't remember how to get to the dining rooms and which floors they were. I
Yeah.
love that your computer screens at each elevator is functionality. You can click on where you want to go and it will tell you what floor to get off on and it will show
Yeah.
you where it's located at on the interactive maps,
Yep.
which is really, really nice. So the functionality of the ship, hands down. Hands
Yeah.
down. And the other thing is, if you ever wanted anything, your room steward, don't hesitate to ask. Steward
Yeah.
or stewardess, don't ever hesitate to ask because they want to make you happy. Because at the end of the day, when you're leaving that ship, they want the money, money, money.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I don't know if you noticed, Crystal, also on the screens next to the elevators, if you chose a venue, it actually told you how busy it was, whether it was full.
Oh,
Did you
no,
see
I did
that?
not see. I didn't get to
Oh,
see
it gave
that.
you the percentage. Yeah, there was like a little circle and it told you the percentage of people, whether it was full, whether there were places available.
And then too, so Mike Land and I were actually roommates on this cruise. And we were on the deck that the medical center was on. That was a first for me. It and I couldn't get over whenever you got off the floors, there were like vending machines of what you ever needed. It was in that vending machine, whether it be headache medication,
Oh,
um, personal products for women, couple products, you name it, they had it. Toothpaste,
oh really?
Yeah.
all of that in there. Yep, we were on deck 13 behind the medical center.
Tell me, favorite meal on the cruise.
The steakhouse with you guys.
Yeah, that was kind of special.
Yeah. It meant a lot to me to spend some time with you and your family, and the steakhouse was really, really, really good. And then my second one would have to be the teppanyaki.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Even though it was a bit noisy, it was fun. The guys did their best, did all their stuff. And
Yeah, it was fun.
g'day, Shannon. Welcome aboard.
Hey, Shannon.
We're just talking about. We're talking with Crystal right here about the leftovers of the cruise, what we liked, and then we'll be moving on to some of the other activities and events that are coming up. Michael Ann saying g'day to Shannon, and then Michael Ann is also saying the company at the Cagneys.
Yeah, I think her and I did that the last night on the ship. I think that's where we ate.
You ate there by yourselves?
Yeah.
Because we were
her
there
and I.
first night.
Yeah, no, her and I went there.
Oh, awesome.
We enjoyed we loved Cagney's too.
Yeah.
But the meal that we had at, I can't remember, what was it called? The other dining room.
Oh, was it Palomar?
Oh, Palomar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris is saying Cagney's was off the hook.
Yeah.
G'day, Ruffy.
Hey, Ruffy.
Buenos dias, señor. ¿Cómo
Hola,
está? Hola. Well, you could be waiting for the HH4C chat. And we're actually not broadcasting on HH4C. I don't know why it's come up. Something has been set up in the setup, but we're actually not broadcasting on that.
Well, you're here now. That's the main thing.
Michael Ann said that you guys ate there on the last night, which was awesome. Oh, you
Yeah.
ate a taste.
Oh yeah, Taste. That's where we ate.
Yep. And Shannon saying her favourite meal was the French bistro, maybe the best meal of her life.
We were booked, actually, originally booked there for the last night. We went to Palomar.
Yeah, because I think it was my cousin's birthday.
Yes, we had a birthday to celebrate.
Correct. Yeah. G'day, Ruffy from Danny. Danny is saying, got to meet Ruffy today also.
Oh, lucky you.
Oh, you lucky girl. He's a nice guy. I've got a lot of time for that man. He's coming down under. See if you can come down under with him. Cheers from Helen, says Ruffy. I will say, whilst Raphael is a nice guy, he does have one flaw, and that is he uses an Android phone, not an iPhone. So, but I won't hold that against him. Michael Ann is saying there is a thumbnail up for HH4C. Lots of people were over there chatting.
Okay.
To be honest, I don't understand why it's there, because in the setup, I have not included it in any of our setups. So I don't know why it's there, to be honest.
Oh, well, hopefully that they'll make their way over here and figure it out and come over.
Danny is saying her and Rafi were teasing Billy J today. Oh, that's not hard. That's not hard, because Danny is the real fake captain. That's what Billy is, Danny. He is the real fake captain. Yep. Michael Ann said some of us prefer Android. Well,
Correct.
you know.
Yes.
Oh my God, I just lost you. Shannon is saying iPhones are for non-technical people. I would have expected that to come from you, Shannon. And Daddy's having a giggle at Ruffy, and Michael Ann is also having a giggle at Shannon. All right, so g'day, Crystal from Ruffy.
Good day, sir.
What activity did you do off the cruise that you really enjoyed?
So, Michael Ann and I were two real busy ladies. The first day, the first place we were at the private island, and we kind of lounged for a little bit in the chairs and hung out with Chris and Kelly.
Yep.
The second day, port, we were in Roatan, right? We had Kenny that day, and we took Kenny around, and he got some film, and Michael Ann and I kind of ran into a little shops here and there. It was busy because there were several ships in Roatan.
Oh,
my favorite,
even the smallest one, right?
That was full on day. Yeah.
My favorite port has to be Grand Cayman. And on that day is Michael Ann, myself, Roxanne, and Dan all headed off on a little excursion. We took off and went all the way over to 7 Mile Beach, and we became part of the bobbing club.
Oh, wow.
And we had a great time being part of that bobbing club.
Awesome.
So, for those of you that don't know what the bobbing club is, get your minds out of the gutter. It is when you sit in the water and you bounce up and down to the waves.
Shannon made the comment. She said, you did a great job leading our pub crawl.
Arr.
Yeah.
And for those of you that don't know, we had crazy drinks. But I made it all up to them at the multi-whiskey bar when we had my favorite, the espresso martini.
Oh, yes. And I noticed David was enjoying himself there too. G'day, Daniel.
G'day, Daniel.
Welcome aboard. How are you and the lovely Mrs. Nancy Fields doing?
And for those of you that want to know what is the most easiest way to get over to the 7 Mile Beach area, what we did is we walked downtown and cut up through Main Street over by the library. You could take the local bus for $2 a piece. For the group of us, because Roxy had her scooter, it was $20. And then on the way back, it was a little cheaper because of we didn't have to pay for the double seat. And then Dan actually wanted to head back towards the ship because he wanted to do some lunch. And us girls went and did a little shopping.
Michael says she could have done without the old fashioned and the Moscow Mule.
I agree.
I mean,
Whoever
Could've
picked
done
those drinks, they need to go back to liquor school. They're gross.
yes, there was a lot of sloshing going on. Just walking, slosh, slosh.
The barman, when we went down to the bar at near Cagney's, the barman asked me if I was drunk because I said I'm under the affluence of alcohol.
God.
Yeah, true.
Danny's having a giggle there.
Well, what was your favourite destination?
Well, I didn't get off the ship at Grand Cayman. I had some me time.
You had some, yeah.
But for me, I enjoyed Roatan.
Yeah.
We had the family together, and it was a great opportunity.
We had a private driver.
Yeah.
In a van.
Nice.
And we ate iguana.
Yeah.
We sampled it. Yeah.
Yep. Michael Ann was saying 5 bars in about half an hour. They were a wee bit tipsy. Yep, I can understand that.
And it was white night that night too.
Yep.
Sloshing around on top. On the Lido.
Daniel says you'll enjoy the NCL Joy. They've been on it a few times. It's a great ship.
We really loved the Encore, I've got to say.
Yeah.
And I agree with you, Crystal. It was so much easier getting around. The horizon really bamboozled. Yeah.
I think I'm going to bypass on this particular comment.
Oh, no.
Purely because it's got a swear word in it, starts with the letter F.
Yeah. And it's more than 4 letters. Yeah.
Danny said I had ice cream, non-dairy, and Mr. Paul made me 2 Rice Krispie treats for her birthday, March 28th. Well, happy 20, whatever it is. You're so full and had 1 Rice Krispie treat. Well, I'm glad you had a good time. Did you get to spaghetti ice, or you can't have certain?
You say that word 3 times and he'll pop up.
Well, I know he's going to be there anyway. Shannon is saying in Roatan they had monkey crawl up.
Oh, beautiful.
She had a monkey crawl up her and what?
Sit
on her head.
Oh, okay. You went to... did you go to the Sloths and Monkeys?
Raphael, Raphael was amazing to meet you. Can't wait for more fun tomorrow, says Danny. Well, there she goes.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Okay, Shannon, you have just made your board position very tentative. That's a swear word.
I think if somebody donates $100 to this link that's right here, Shannon, the next time we see you, you have to do a Foster's. Just saying. For every time somebody says that word and they donate $100, Shannon's got to drink a Foster's.
Danny says she's like in a food coma, and Ruffy agrees with her. So's he.
Oh, that's a good coma to be in. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're allergic to it. How could? What are you allergic to?
Kind of spaghetti ice because she's allergic to it. She's dairy.
Dairy. Oh, shame.
Were there any negatives on the cruise?
A few. So I was so busy doing all kinds of things that I didn't really get to enjoy the cruise myself. For those of you guys that don't know, when you are a director, your vacation isn't really your vacation. You
Now,
have to make
I'm going
sure
to
that the
interrupt you
band
for a
stuff.
second. I'm going to interrupt you for a second. Shannon has taken the challenge.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, guys,
$100.
every
Good on you.
$100 to this link that's right here in your
Wow.
chat on either mine or Sean's, Shannon will do some Fosters.
Amazing. Good on you, Shannon. Up for a
Continue.
challenge.
Sorry to interrupt. Continue.
So, for those of our viewers at home and wherever you're viewing it from, they don't really that don't really know what the board members do. Each board member is directed at doing certain tasks,
See you, Daniel.
and
Thanks for coming in.
we have tasks that run from you know, setting up the bands to making sure the day-to-day operations are going smoothly and checking in with our recipients on board. And on this ship at this particular time, we did have some past recipients on board as well. Our very first recipient was on board, Roxanne was on board, and then Dan was on board. And then Marjorie was there too. And um, I cannot express this enough to everybody. Every night, look at your charges on your app.
Yeah.
And
Good
here's
point.
why. If you're a new cruiser and you've never cruised before, you get charged for things that might not necessarily be covered.
Correct.
And Kenny fell victim to this. And I spent a few hours while he was on the ship trying to unload it with a friend of mine that gave me a backbone to stand up against because I felt like they took advantage of him. To be precise, there was over $700 in charges. And Kenny had no clue. Like, that was how it operated. And then there's times, and I can't express this enough either, you guys, you need to take trip insurance. It will be your best friend,
Yep.
and it will save you a headache.
Yep. Oh,
But do your homework on what kind of trip insurance to get. And with that being said, all of us know that Kenny got sick on board the ship. I spent hours packing his room. I spent hours till 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning trying to get paperwork, sent over to NCL while I was on the ship to get it all printed out, to get it to the medical staff before he disembarked when we were in Grand Cayman. I've spent endless hours with Kenny after the cruise and making sure that his trip insurance with Bruce and everything, making sure that things were being covered, or Kenny was paying these off because he had to have the receipts to prove to the insurance company that he paid it off so he could get reimbursed for everything. And it was a nightmare for a while. And Kenny wasn't alone. None of us left him alone. They wouldn't allow us to go to the hospital with him because they didn't know if he was going to return to the ship. And when he was downstairs in the medical, visitation was only from 6 to 7, and you were only allowed one visitor. And it was very hard. It was very hard to see him like that when you knew you couldn't go sit next to him and just hold his hand the whole entire time that he was in there. And I don't mean like as a mother holding his hand, not as in holding his hand because he was a child. It's scary when you're alone and you don't have a friend or a companion or anybody there to be with you. And I felt like every time I turned around, it was like something else, then something else, then something else, then something else. And finally, when we come back from, I think, Grand Cayman, Michael Ann and I went up to get lunch in the cafe, and we had a few hours before our main dinner that night with the whole hurrah. I looked at her and I said, I'm going to the adult lounge. I'm going to lay out there and I'm going to have a siesta.
Yeah.
I kid you not. I passed Shaun and Alana and Chris. I said, I am going to have some me time. I went up to that deck. I remembered seeing the waiter and he asked me what I wanted and I told him. He come back. I woke up to him calling my name. And then I laid there some more. I couldn't even drink my drink because I was just so tired. And I was like, I need to get downstairs. I watched the coolest thing I ever got to see was the helicopter. And this black helicopter came out of nowhere. And he went
That's
over
right.
all of the cruise ships and pointed his nose down at them over top of each one. And it was the most weirdest thing I've ever seen. And I thought,
Do you remember the helicopter? Yeah.
like,
It was
what?
strange, wasn't it?
Yeah, like what was he looking at, or was that his salute to the bridge to like, hey, it's time for you all to leave,
Yeah.
kind of thing. And that's how I took it. So I went downstairs, we got ready for the big dinner that we all had. And so my one big take on this all is board members don't get much sleep or much interaction when the daylight hours is there because we're too busy, and it's not nobody's fault. It's just how active this cruise was. And it wasn't that we're not there to babysit. If you want family and friends and you want to stay connected and you want to check in with each other and you want to go to have lunch with each other, you want to do this and you want to do that, by all means, have fun, go do it. But the biggest thing that we could come across is that we are not the babysitters on the ship.
Correct.
However, if you need a friend, we are there because we do care,
Correct.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
that's just my biggest takeaway thing is the downside of it was, I was super, super busy. I didn't get much sun. I didn't walk away with a tan, and I thought I would be burnt coming back home. I didn't have 5 minutes to even go lay out by the pool. And the one I would never forget, the first night, I was like, I'm going to go work out. Okay, and I got 30 minutes before I got to sit up for the band. I ran 3 miles in under 15 minutes.
Well, that's good.
And I remember coming down after working out really fast, coming onto the Lido deck where the band was all setting up. And then next thing you know, I felt like I was going to pass right out. Like I just got really overheated. And I went downstairs. I called Matt. And I talked to Matt for a few times. And I was just like, you know what? He's like, just relax. You'll be okay. Take a deep breath. You'll be fine. You're just overheating, blah, 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 blah. And I was stressed because I also had a lot of personal things come up right as we were leaving port. That I was torn between jumping ship and flying back home immediately or staying and just trying to keep up to date. And that's what I did, was stayed and kept up to date with things until I could get home to deal with it all. So, and it's different. Like I had a lot on my plate at that time.
So what did you think of the band?
Loved them.
Did you see the way they changed the Lido? Well, it's not called the Lido, but the pool deck.
What do you mean changed it?
You have a
Yeah.
look at everybody. They were sitting in their chairs. The band started playing, and you had every foot tapping.
Even the sound
Oh,
check.
yeah. Oh,
was
yeah.
like,
And even the security officers were coming out and on the deck, the railing above us and hanging over there and where they're supposed to be out doing things. And they were all like,
yeah,
you know, um, it was really nice. Like the band, the first night was great. The second night that they played was even better. And
Yeah,
I really loved it when they called us the board
yeah.
members, and our recipient up and, let us all sing that song, Don't
sing
Stop
along.
Believing. And it's kind of been like our theme song for
Theme
kind of
song now, isn't it?
HH4C.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And kudos to them. It was stinking hot both days, and they were working hard.
Yeah.
It was,
Even,
yeah.
I can even say this to
Wow.
Michael Ann, a great group of people too. You're right. And even their wives were great groups of ladies,
Absolutely.
Their
you know?
partners, yeah, and
Yeah,
yeah,
every time we seen them, they were like,
and
"Hi,
family
how
and
y'all
friends.
doing?" No.
Yep.
So now the cruise is over. Getting off the cruise, how'd you find that?
Um, Bittersweet. It's kind of like the very first cruise, when we all went on it, and that sense of you're not just friends, you're family.
Yeah.
And when we meet each other and we spend 7 to 8 days on a cruise ship with each other, and we all eat, breathe, and sleep the same air, and you dance the night away at these parties that go on board the ships at night, or you find a group of us down in the nightclub till 2, 3, 4 a.m. in the morning. We won't name no names, Kenny. Um, but it's fun, and it's entertaining. And then when goodbyes stink,
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. And
especially when we all live so far away from each other.
Yeah, yeah.
and
That's it.
how do you think, in your opinion, how do you think Dan enjoyed the cruise?
Honestly, in my opinion, I think Dan had a fabulous time. I think Dan really loved the idea of his balcony room. I really think Dan enjoyed being able to go to his room and sit out on the balcony and get that tranquility, peace, and quiet and observance of the water and how it flows and the breath of fresh air. And I think he enjoyed being around all of us when he wanted to be. And he really enjoyed his favorite friend, Janina, which she was she's in charge of all the restaurants on the ship. She's
Yeah.
a big boss, and he really made a good friend with her. She really took good care of him on the ship, and
Yes.
I look forward to cruising with Dan again.
Yeah, I do
We'd like to
too,
do
and
that too.
I hope he comes and joins us on the next big one that we've got. That's going to be absolutely amazing.
Totally, Michael Ann. He got what he needed.
Such a gentleman.
Yeah, very nice, very humble,
Yeah.
Yes.
laid
Very
back,
grateful.
easygoing. He just checked in periodically with us. If he knew where
Yep.
to be, he was there. No questions asked, no nothing. He was an amazing recipient to have on board this cruise.
Correct.
So now we've put the cruise to bed. What's next?
So next we have coming up here, April the 11th, we have the ABC cruise. And for those of you guys that don't know, you're going to Aruba, Curacao, and Bonaire.
Bonaire.
Yep, Bonaire. And you're going on the Carnival Horizon. And who are you all
Oh,
traveling with? Ocean to Ocean Travel. So, and on board that cruise, you're having our next recipient, Gabby. And if you guys have not checked out that interview that Michael Ann posted in the HH4C YouTube side of things, you need to go check it out.
yeah.
It's a really great video with Gabby and her mother. And
Yeah.
they talk about what she's excited about, from swimming with the dolphins possibly to doing a few other things. I can't wait to see their videos. I can't wait to hear her experience. And I can't wait to see the joy that this cruise brings to her and her parents. And I do believe, didn't her mom say that it was her birthday why she's on this cruise?
Yeah, it's her mom's birthday. So
Yeah, it's
it's
her mom's
Gabby's mom's
birthday.
birthday. Yep.
Yes.
So April 12th is her birthday.
Very nice. Very
I
nice.
know of two other people who have birthdays in April, but I won't tell you who.
Yeah. I don't know.
Wonder.
And then after April the 11th, we're flying on down to the Dreams in Motion. It's their spring fling, and that's going to be April the 24th, 25th, and 26th. And we are looking for creators to run a 1 hour segment to help make funds come on in to HH4C. And if you guys want to be a part of that, you can email us at info at helpinghands with the number 4 cruising.org. And you guys can send us your channel names, send us a time slot that you're maybe looking at, and we can see where we have things going on at. I am co-chairing it with Michael Ann and our lovely Miss Alana over here. And we are looking to do a lot of cool things. There's a lot of other talks of several events coming up, but you're going to have to stay tuned because we're not going to release just everything all at once. You do want to get involved. You do want to subscribe to the Helping Hands for Cruising YouTube page. You know, we're trying to get us up to those 1,000 subscribers. It would be very, very amazing. I know our watch hours are already there. So, and then another place you can follow along to check out events and upcoming events and past events is our regular page. You can go to helpinghands4cruising.org and follow along there and get to know the board. We also have in the works a membership platform that's going to be coming out. We're working out the final details of all that. And that's another way for you as our Patreons, as our supporters, as our board members and sponsorships and everything else can go further and further and further by becoming a member. And you too can go on these lovely cruises and have help in our next big cruise, which is in 2028. So save your dates because that cruise is called the Heroes Cruise. That is right, the Heroes Cruise, sponsored by Helping Hands for Cruising and Ocean to Ocean Travel. And on that particular cruise, we are going to have veterans, disabled veterans, first responders, Gold Star families, and you just never know who you might run into. The Down Unders might be joining us. You might have another group of people there, and the family and the friends and the fulfillment that you get when you come on these great big cruises is something that's going to last a lifetime.
Yeah,
And
it's
that
huge.
particular cruise is going out of Port Canaveral, Florida.
Wow.
We're looking in either September or October. The date is to be determined because they're not that far out yet. We are going to be on an NCL ship. We don't know which one yet. Itineraries are going to let us pick. If you know somebody who is well deserving of this type of cruise, you can send your nominations into,
Nominees at
yeah,
Helping Hands for Cruise.
the nominees at Helping Hands for Cruising. Or you can also, if you know somebody who would like to sponsor the cruise, send it to the info email address that's out there. And guys, we'll be more than willing to help, reach out, talk. You want to do a one-on-one interview with one of us, let us know. we're looking to make this cruise the biggest, most epic cruise of the century. We're talking anywhere from 200 to 500 cabins that Helping Hands for Cruising has ever done. And I think with all of your support and all of your talk, it can happen. I believe in
Absolutely.
you. You should believe in you.
Yeah. We're actually
Absolutely.
really excited about that
Yeah,
cruise
yeah.
because there are some heroes that I'd definitely love to
So well deserving.
either salute or give a hug to, or just say thank you.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to be amazing.
Right. And, you know, too, if you guys are ever thinking about hosting a cruise, we currently do not have any cruises coming up other than the ABC cruise. We are looking for a cruise for the 2029 year or the 2030 year. HH4C has got to do a lot of promotion and a lot of backline and a lot of sponsorships going into the 2028 cruise year. And we are kind of taking a rest right now after the ABC cruise. And we're going to go to the new horizon and soar, soar, soar because, like we said, we don't want to just put one person on board. I'm
Correct.
looking to fill at least 50 to 100 cabins of recipients. Just
Wow.
recipients. So we cannot do this without all of you.
That's it.
Shannon is
Correct.
saying that she wants to go on the Heroes Cruise, but if it's in October, so chances are we'll be going closer to September. Chances are.
Oh, that's lovely news, Shannon.
Yeah,
That's
congratulations.
congratulations.
Yeah. So that's kind of like our plan, but we have to wait and see what happens
Exactly. with itineraries.
with the
and
itineraries
with the release.
and also what ships will be available doing the itinerary we would like to do. Don't ask me which one because I'm not picking them. Bruce is. He's the TA, not me. Now, anything
But-
that you've got channel-wise?
But as soon as we find out, you guys will all be the first to find out because
Correct.
you can put a deposit on your cruise and make payments up until final payment date. So you can have your cruise paid off before your final payment date is even due.
Correct.
Correct.
So what have you got happening with your channel?
Nothing really. I kind of took a hiatus for a while. I've been busy, like mom life, grandma life. My grandbaby, my new grandbaby, is getting ready to be born here at the end of the month. And so
Lovely.
Wow.
I've been really
Exciting.
visiting with mama and my 16-month-old granddaughter. And my own kids have been busy talking wedding plans and eloping and running away. And I'm like,
It's cheaper if you elope.
I told them there's no return policy. You go do it, don't come back.
Oh, well, it is what it is.
It's
But
the
yeah.
stress-free living.
There's just a lot going on my side of the bar. For those of you that don't know, I put myself back in college. So I've been doing a lot of college classes and yeah.
What are you studying?
I don't know if I want to say yet. Spiritual faith, let's say that.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm going to, it's called Hillsdale College here.
Hmm. Don't know it.
Probably studying, well, it's a Christian college.
Mhm.
And I'm actually thinking about becoming a teacher.
Awesome.
So
Although I wouldn't want to be in one of your classes if you get upset.
behave.
See, already it's coming out.
It's a very rewarding occupation,
It
I
is.
can tell you.
It is.
Well,
especially when you see the light bulb go on.
I think a lot of it was, I think I'm leaning more towards like church Sunday school teacher type
Okay.
thing.
Yep.
That's what a lot of it is. So um, it's just brushing up my skills,
Mm.
because I already do have a medical degree. I can actually finish that out and go back to work on an ambulance if I choose to, but I got some stuff coming up,
Yeah, no.
some health things.
If you want to be back in an ambulance, injuries are huge, and also paramedics burn out in 5 years because of all the stresses that go around it. I know
5 years, just a year.
we're constantly teaching new paramedics how to do their job.
Yeah.
Well,
It's tough.
thank you for coming on board.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for
Thanks for
having
all
me.
Crystal, for your time.
all-
It's very
all the
exciting
info.
things moving forward. It's really working up to that big cruise. Can't wait.
If I could add one more thing, if anybody would like to be a part of our auxiliary board and they want to sit on committees, please reach out to us. We are always looking for volunteers. We're looking to build ways to lead and succeed. We're looking at different avenues, and we are always looking at amazing connections with people. So,
Well,
Correct.
I'm going to call it quits. We've got basically 4 minutes to go anyway, but I just want to finish off by saying for all the people that are out there, number one, thank you for coming up on board, giving us all the info. Number two, Tuesday, chatting with Shaun. We'll be operating as per normal at 8 p.m. Melbourne time, which for you across the pond, instead of being 4 a.m., will be 5 a.m. because you guys do
yes.
a time change this weekend.
You do.
And then Wednesday, it will be, again, hump day with the ducks. Where are we now? I don't know. We'll figure out a place and you'll be learning about a new place on Wednesday. Again, it'll be at 4 a.m. your time, 8 p.m. our time. No, sorry, 5 a.m., 8 p.m. our time. And see what happens next week. Last thing you want to say, Crystal?
no. Hope everybody has a safe and happy weekend. Enjoy, and I can't wait to see you guys all around the world.
So with that in mind, folks, want to thank you all for coming in,
Yes, thank
and
you.
we say have a great weekend. Take it
Enjoy
easy.
your weekend.
Enjoy, Helen, those of
Bye.
you that are there.
Yes.
Come from the land down under, where the sun is hot and bright, beaches cool and waves of thunder. Morning turns to golden night. So much there is to see, my friend, from the city to the shore. Grab a stool, we'll find an end to keep us wanting more. Down under's calling, can't you hear? Echoes in the breeze, feel the magic everywhere, in the rustling of the trees. Mountains rise and rivers flow, adventures wait around, meet the world on a